Greetings, brothers, sisters. Welcome to my channel, ASM Al-Mamun, where we're talking about mindset, motivation, self-improvement, reaching your ultimate potential in all areas of your life, right? Including your health, wealth, happiness, your fulfillment, contribution, everything. We want to be an all-around being. So if you like that kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel. Today, I want to talk to you about the importance of learning from your mistakes very quickly. Have you ever made mistakes before? I have. Have you ever made a mistake and continued to make the same mistake? I have. Have you ever made mistakes and have no idea how to stop yourself from making those mistakes again? Yes, we've all been there. I've been there many times, and I'm still going through it because it's just part of life. You need to make mistakes, and in order for you to learn something new, you need to make mistakes. What I want to talk about is when you make that mistake, you have to be able and you have to be willing to learn from that mistake right away, immediately, so that you can catapult your success. You know what I'm saying? Because if you make a mistake and if you don't take the time to learn from that mistake that you made, meaning why did you make that mistake? How can you fix that mistake? What's a better way to go about it so you don't make that mistake? If you don't take time to reflect from that mistake, if you don't take time and make an action plan and how to combat that mistake so that that mistake does not show up again in your life, then you will make that mistake again. And if you make that mistake again, you are stuck in the same place. Right? If I am trying to fix a puzzle, and say the first time I try to fix the puzzle, I put the wrong piece in the wrong place, and I lost the game. Let's say it's the game, and if you put the wrong piece in the wrong place, you have to start all over again. Okay, I put the wrong piece in the wrong place. I have to start all over again. And now, if I don't take the time to understand why I made that mistake, where I made that mistake, when I play that game again, I'll make that same mistake again. And if I don't reflect again, I'll keep making that mistake. I will not progress. I will stay in the same place. I will not finish the puzzle. Similarly, in our life, we'll have mistakes that we will make. We'll have things that we will make mistakes on. We'll want to accomplish something. We'll want to do something, but we'll make a mistake. However, it's going to, whether you are going to grow from that mistake or whether you're going to stay there and stay stuck in that position, stagnant in your life, depends on your ability to assess yourself, assess the mistake, and plan an action plan, make an action plan to ensure that you don't make that same mistake again. This is what I've been going through as well. You know, so for an example, I'll share with you what I'm going through right now. As you know, I've been going through the 4:30 a.m. challenge. Right now, I am trying to wake up at 4 a.m. So for 100 days, I'm waking up at 4 a.m. every single day. However, the issue is because of my old habits, because of my old persona or old paradigm, I am used to sleeping till like 10 a.m. I'm used to sleeping till like 9 a.m. I'm used to sleeping later, waking up later. So now it is becoming a learning curve and an adjusting point for me to start sleeping earlier so that I can wake up earlier, refreshed and energized for the day so I don't fall apart. So I have to learn these mistakes. So I learned that if I sleep at 10 p.m., it's very hard for me to stay awake. Once I wake up at 4 a.m., I'm just dozing off. I'm like dozing off. So then I'm pushing it back to 9:30. I found that last night 9:30 is not good enough for me. 9:30 p.m. If I fall asleep at 9:30 p.m., if I wake up at 4 a.m., it can be good, but I have to schedule the time. I have to make the effort to take a nap. So now what I'm doing is every single day I'm taking the mistake I'm taking what I'm learning, taking the feedback. A mistake is just feedback. So I'm taking the feedback I am getting and just adjusting it until I find the right solution, until I get the feedback that I want, until I get the result that I want. What's the result that I want in this case? I want to wake up at 4 a.m. energized, ready, motivated to get through the day, not even have a notion to go back to sleep, not even have a notion of feeling sleepy. I want to feel sleepy at around 11 a.m. because I want to fall asleep at 12 p.m. for my nap. That's what I want. So if the thing about mistakes is you only make a mistake because you know where you want to go, right? What is a mistake? A mistake is something that does not coincide with where you want to go or what you want to accomplish. So it's a mistake, right? It's not the correct path. You want to go somewhere and there's a path. If it's not the correct path, you made a mistake, right? If I'm supposed to make a right turn, I made a left turn, I made a mistake. So it's only a mistake if it doesn't align with my path. So once I realize where I want to go, then I can realize if it's a mistake. Once I realize it's a mistake, I have to change the course so that I make that mistake correct, right? So if I make a left, all I have to do is make another left and make another left and just keep going straight. Whatever I gotta do. So I gotta take that feedback. Hey, I made a mistake. GPS rerouting. So you gotta reroute yourself. But make sure you don't go around in circles because you want to grow. If you don't learn from that mistake and you keep coming back, let's say you make a left and you come back around to the same street and you know you're supposed to make a right, but you make a left again, you just keep making the same mistake. That's what we keep doing. The more we do that, the longer it takes us to get to our destination. I hope you can understand this powerful example that I'm just giving you right now. The longer we take to learn from our mistake, the longer we take to make that right turn, the longer it will take for us to get to our destination. So now the question is, how soon do you want to be successful? Do you want to take your time being successful, or do you want to be successful now, fast, as soon as possible? Hey man, if you can be successful as soon as possible, then you can experience success as soon as possible. Right? You can experience success much sooner so that you can do more with your life, so that you can even be even more of a success. The more mistakes you make and fail to assess and fail to recalculate that mistake, then take that feedback and recalculate yourself, the longer you will stay stuck in the position you are, and you will not go anywhere. You will not grow. It'll take you longer to achieve your potential. It'll take you longer, and you'll start to feel overwhelmed, and you start to feel anxiety and all these negative feelings. So I hope you understand this talk. I hope it helps you in some way, as it's going to help me. I have to remind myself, I have to reassess, recalculate, and take the feedback and dial it into a position where it's keeping me on the path that I want to go. And the thing is, you have to constantly monitor yourself. So every single time you make that mistake, you take that feedback and you just go back. Every single time you make that mistake, you take the feedback and you just go back. And you just got to keep doing it, because it's inevitable. Mistakes are inevitable. Once you make the mistake, you learn. Once you learn it, you don't make the same mistake again. Once you fully learn it and fully understand it. So that is the process that I encourage you to follow, and I encourage you to remember, and I encourage you to look at mistakes in that scope, in that perspective. Instead of looking like you failed, you look at it as, I have found a feedback that is telling me that I have made a left turn when I should have made a right turn. Now I know I should at this light, I should not make a left turn, I should make a right turn. Hope you understand. Subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of stuff. Again, my name is ASM Al-Mamun. Call me Mamun, that's what everyone calls me. And I'll speak to you guys later. Peace.